Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to our recap of Dare You to Death, the finale.
The
Episode 10.
finale. Absolutely crazy.
It was insane.
It was insane. It was very insane. I was like, Mother of God, what are we doing? Every 2 seconds.
I was shocked by certain things that happened this episode.
I
I was like,
I was like,
did this just happen?
I was like, there's no way this just happened. Like, and then they would be like, oh, this didn't happen. I'm like, what do you mean? Wait, what's happening? I'm so confused. He was getting so stressed. I was stressed as fuck.
I was so stressed. Like, fortunately, because I watch it on Netflix and I have ads, fortunately, there was only one ad after all the stressful parts.
Oh, okay, vibes.
And so
You
it
got
was
to
like right
breathe.
after, and then it was like, okay, fine. Give me this 15-second ad for like a cool down. And then afterward, it was just like the epilogue kind of stuff. So
There you go. You got the chill beach episode after that.
I did, and it was great. It was great.
It was great. It was
Okay.
great.
It was. So, shall we jump right in?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
About how right we were.
I mean, we already knew that, but like,
We already knew that, but it's nice to be reminded.
so we're up on the rooftop. Pufai is there, holding the picture.
The picture. There you go.
She is looking out into the city. As she's-
I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory, but they did not build on like why she had a truth or dare letter in her house. I think she just planted it there.
it was a plan to make it seem like it was.
Yeah, she wasn't alive. Like she was part
Or
of the
actually, now that I think
Or-
about it,
or
it
didn't do it.
no, it was almost like her dare to herself. Like she kind of dared her because this intro scene is her about to jump and kill herself. The dare card pretty much said, "Kill yourself, and your friends will see how shitty you are." She risked daring herself by injecting the stuff in her. Like her dare was to kill herself, and it ended up not doing it. But like it almost like in a weird, it was a plan to throw everyone off. I feel like, but also I feel
Yeah.
like it was still
True.
true.
Yeah, I
Like-
see that.
In a weird way, because like this whole scene is her about to jump and willing to do it because her friends are shit.
Exactly. Honestly, I don't blame her. Like through a lot of this, I'm like, girl, I don't blame. Like I don't blame you. I'd go crazy too. You've been through shit.
Honest. So remember last episode in Only Friends when
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, there was someone who I was like, wow, I really relate to this person because I kept saying
is it
things.
Pufai?
It was Pufai.
Damn it. I guessed wrong.
Yeah, and I'll bring up when it happens because it was like, I think it was like 2 or 3 times where I said something and then she said the exact same thing in the same way. I'm like,
You're
oh
like,
wow,
Jeez. Okay. Damn.
I might be psycho.
I might be sick.
So anyway, she's about to jump. Puth comes in and saves her, and she's like, I can't do anything. I can't go to the police. There's nothing I can do. I do want to take that and remember that for later.
Okay.
So remember that. But
Okay.
she's like, I have to die, and she's like, no. And then Puth is like, no, you're not the one who deserves to die. They are. I'll help you. And thus,
And this is where the plan
Smiles
forms.
was born.
Smiles was born.
So we cut back to the dramatic scene with Jay outside and Pufai walking out. And she's like, you're not dead? You're the one doing all this? And she's just like, truth or dare.
Truth or dare. And this, when he says, "Did you kill all of our friends?" That's the GIF that I saw on Tumblr when I was like scrolling. Like I happened upon that and I went, "Fuck, fuck, fuck, fuck," and I kept going because I was like, "Wait, that's definitely new. I'm not looking at that." Which wasn't
Oh.
a spoiler because yes, she did kill all of her.
I mean,
but
yeah.
like,
Well,
so
I honestly, I think Puth technically killed everyone. I don't think she
okay,
did.
fair enough.
Like, I think, if I'm thinking about it this way, Puth was actually Smiles. Puth was the one who went out and physically was killing them all. I think she was kind of just the one orchestrating it from behind the scenes. If that makes sense.
Maybe. Honestly, we don't get like full confirmation on who was acting as Smiles or if both of them were,
I think
or
it
if
was
just
just
one
him.
was. Really? It might
I
have been.
I feel like if it was her in certain points, we would have seen it. Like we would have seen like we would have flashback to her her
Yeah.
killing Bell and ripping out the map or something, or like her killing whoever. Like we would have flashback to those moments, but we didn't.
Yeah, I see
And
that.
so I feel like because we only saw Puth unmask himself, I feel like it's like he's
Who
the
this
one.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
and
I
then
see
she was
that.
kind of just like sitting back in silence watching it all.
She's like, "How about you do this one next?"
Yeah. Or honestly, Puth could have volunteered because it's like if he ever got caught, worst case scenario, he gets caught. people will still think she's dead.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's like she kind of gets off scotch-free.
That keeps her safe, yeah.
So
And I feel like he'd agree with that. He'd be like, yeah, whatever keeps you safe. So,
Yeah.
like, yeah, I see that.
So yeah, so Jay asks, "Did you kill all our friends?" And she's like, why would you say that? I didn't kill them. I just sent our friends home. To hell."
To hell!
Which was the first thing I
Jesus.
said when I was like,
so.
"To hell?"
I was watching it. I was like, oh, this could be, because I thought in my head to hell, and I was like, oh, if I was wrong and it's Pufai, then it'll like this is one of them that could be very like, because I was about to say to hell, and then she said it first, and I was like, ah.
Yeah. It's like, I just sent them to hell. And he's like asking like why she did this, and she's like, "If you want to know that badly, just pick truth or dare." And she's like, "I won't choose." And she's like, "Fine." She takes the gun from Puth, and she's like, "Okay, then they'll both die." Aims a gun at Champ.
About to pull it too. I was like,
Yeah.
Girl's gonna shoot. I fully believe she was gonna shoot.
I did too.
Oh, she
But then we cut to Jay, who is on the motorcycle trying to get there. And Ken is reporting that Pufai bought a house 6 months ago. And Jay realized that's when she was still pregnant.
Oh, we have a timeline.
So we have a slight timeline of... This has been going on less than 6 months.
Yes. And the clinic was closed like a month ago, it said. It was like closed for a
Which
month.
is when she got the abortion.
Was it though? Like, wasn't right at. Maybe it wasn't right after. It could have been. It was within the 5 months that all this.
We know that at the very least in between the month ago it closed and 6 months ago from now it was somewhere in there she got the abortion. Yeah.
And we don't know how long they've been investigating this shit for.
So Jay tells Ken to tell you and Lee to send Cummins' location.
We should have done that faster, but all right.
And then back with Pufai, she aims again at Shireen. And he's like, "Okay, fine, truth." And Pufai asks, "You knew from the beginning that Tar was going to rape me. As part of Champ's plan to make me his girlfriend, didn't you?"
This is news to us.
She adds, "You also knew that Belle told Shireen and Champ about my pregnancy, right? That's why they dragged me to get an abortion." And Jay says, "I didn't know."
Yes,
I really didn't know this, Pufai. You never told me anything. I could have been the baby's father. I had no idea.
Did he say he didn't know to that, or was it all of it?
I think it was those first 2 things. Because then she goes on and adds 2 more things, and that's when he's kind of like, "Yes, I knew that."
He's like, kind of, okay, fine, fuck.
So I don't think he knew that Tar was gonna rape Pufai. I don't think he knew about the pregnancy or abortion. I believe that more than anything because his reaction when Cummins and Jay told him seemed very genuine.
He's like, "I'm sorry, she was what now?" Like.
Yeah.
So I believe him. I believe him for that. But like.
So I don't think he knew those 2 things.
That's crazy.
The 2.
No, but what's new to it's new to us that apparently this was part of an elaborate plan too. It wasn't Tar just going, "Ooh, another girl." Like it was a whole ass plan.
It was Champ was part of it to make her his girlfriend for some reason.
That is fucked up. That is
This
fucked
is
up.
so weird. What
Oh
who
my
are these
God.
people? What is this?
Who are these rich ass assholes?
So then Pufai adds, "But you knew they planned to drug me from the start, didn't you? You didn't stop them. Because you were afraid of this asshole Champ as she aims the gun at his unconscious body." And she's like, "Oh, you must have known that Time and Tonkla were secretly recording me, Belle, and Shireen and sold clips online." So it seemed like this stuff he does admit that he didn't know.
Yeah. Because, and obviously, if you didn't, there's videos right next to you playing everything that's happened.
Yeah, this is where he says, "I knew, I'm sorry. I knew the truth, but I couldn't do anything."
Yeah.
He pretended nothing happened because it would be easier that way. Because I thought there was nothing I could do.
There definitely was, but...
Well, this is where I go back to what Pufai said earlier. She's telling Puth, "There was nothing I could do. I can't do anything. I was going to throw my life away because there's nothing I can do." So my question is, why would Pufai blame Jay for not doing anything when she also thought there was nothing that she could do herself?
Okay,
Like,
well, there is a little bit of a difference there.
I mean, there is a
little bit of
slight difference, but like,
Yes, there's a big difference. Victims have a lot of a harder time coming forward about certain things, and so this probably she's one of those people, or it's harder for her to come forward about like whether she was raped or a victim of other things or an abortion or whatever. Hard to come forward about those things if you're a victim. However, Jay didn't tell the police and anybody because he didn't want to lose the friend group he was in. And he didn't want to lose the closeness that he didn't want to lose his friends. He was like, I have a community, I want to keep that, even though they're all dicks. Like, there's a massive difference between I feel ashamed as a victim and I don't want to tell anyone for fear of losing my friend group.
I mean, I think that's part of it too, but I also think what she says, Pufa even says, like, you didn't say anything because you were scared of this asshole Champ. You were scared of what he could do. You were scared because his dad's the MP. And it's like, I think that's the same reason she also couldn't come forward too, was because Champ's dad's the MP. Because Champ was such a big part of everything that was involved, I feel like no one could stand up to him.
Yeah. I agree to that.
And so I feel like in that instance, it's kind of like they were both in the same boat. Obviously, the whole victim and like thing is different, like slightly different. But I did kind of see a parallel of like why, like.
She could also be speaking from a place where like she's saying this to herself, but she's pointing the gun at him.
Right.
She's like, I wish I could have come forward. But like, I'm pissed at myself for not doing it, but I also couldn't do it. Like, it's her own inner turmoil coming out as she's threatening him.
Because she's like, well, I thought you would help me, and you didn't. And she says, so today, if you want to survive, you need to kill one of them.
If anyone was gonna help, it was gonna be Jay. Like, if any of them would ever help her, it would have been Jay.
Yeah, he was the nicest one of the group, but he was also, I think, the most cowardice as well.
Yeah. I was gonna say the weakest. You went nicer with it.
Yeah, I mean, Coward's pretty rough too, to say.
Yeah, they're both pretty rough, honestly.
Like, I do think it's like he's the nicest and like he's probably the best of the friend group, but he was also a coward and scared and couldn't really say anything. And she's like, okay, then your game's over. Hands the gun to Puth, walks away, and Puth aims at him and pulls the trigger. And we cut to black.
We got to black, and so I was like, "Oh, did Kamin show up and shoot Puth? Oh, okay." And then it like cuts to like the cell, and I was like, "I feel like we wouldn't have moved them here if something else happened." Wait, and then Puth walks in, and I'm like, "Wait, is Jay actually fucking dead?" Like he was one of the ones I was like actually like sure was safe.
I was like, wait, hang on now, like because because I actually wasn't sure if Jay was gonna live or not, but you convinced me last episode that he'd be fine, and so when this happened, I was like. Did you make me believe Jay would be okay and then he dies? Like, I was gonna be pissed if, like, this episode. I would come back yelling at you. I'd be like, what the fuck? I was convinced.
I was so sure. I was sitting there, I was like, there's no way. I was so sure.
Oh.
The vibes were right. Where'd they go?
So Shireen wakes up in the cell. And there's all sorts of weapons around. Axes, knives, chains.
It's a veritable mess of death in there. Like, I was like, part of my brain was like, ooh, did they take them here before they killed them? I was like, no, they killed them where they were. Like why am I thinking something else? But, just to, like, make sure you have this, to, like, trap them, just these two people. Like, no one else. You bought this house and you're like, I know, I'll use it to trap these two people. Everyone else I'll just kill. But, like, we're gonna make this, like, a haven for me to, like, make these two battle to the death.
Yeah, and that's what we were saying. We were like, yeah, no, it's gonna be those two forced to kill each other.
We literally, we got it all right. We got it all right. Although I went on Tumblr as well. Last night, and I was like, now that I'm done, I can scroll. And a couple other people were like, I got it right a long time ago, and I was like, we're not alone. Apparently, it might be actually very easy.
Yeah, again, I remember seeing on Twitter, like, even before, like, or like maybe episode 5 or 6, people were like, oh, it's so obvious who it is. I already know who it is. I guess technically we did too. We just weren't as sure.
Exactly. We did too, but we were, like, working from a place of it's not confirmed at all, and so, like, this could be a total 180, and we would have no idea.
So then Shireen, as Champ is calling out for help, finds Champ's dare letter. And she's like, you lied to me about getting a dare letter. And he's like, you lied to me about the dare card too. And I'm like, you both drugged each other. Shut the fuck up. Like,
you're both assholes. Let's just move on from this. I literally, this whole part, I was like, oh, please walk in. I want them to see her alive so bad.
Yeah, well, she does. She walks in, she's like, I'm so glad you two are fighting. I thought you two were just in love. And she's like, oh, so you want to know all the disgusting shit you did to me? I'll let Puth handle this one. And we get flashback to the night.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So the whole, like, was it Pufai? It must have been Pufai's idea then to prank everyone by drugging them and making them fall asleep or whatever.
We knew that because that's what she told
Yeah, we
Shireen.
knew that. Yes, and we were trying to be like, wait, was it hers? Was it her? No, it was Pufai's. And then once everyone was asleep, it was the perfect opportunity to have Puth come in and set the plan in motion.
He comes in with an anesthetic that will last a while longer. So they'll all be asleep. And he's gonna inject her with potassium chloride, which will make her heart appear to have stopped. And she tells him, she's like, look, I believe you'll bring me back. But if not, like, if it works, it works, and we can go on with the plan. If not, I die and I die. Like,
damn, she literally doesn't care.
Well, we knew from the first scene in the episode where she's like, she was willing to die anyway. So it's like, at least this way there's a chance she can get revenge. And so,
yeah, and she's like, if it's meant to be, it'll be.
Yeah. And it's almost like a win-win for her in a weird way, where it's like, whatever happened, she's okay with. And it worked. She was revived. Shireen and Champ are like, you want revenge so badly you killed your own friends, and now like a bit over the line.
I was there going, over the fucking line? Do you know what you did to her?
Yeah, she's like, what about the shit you did to me?
Hello?
What you did made me feel like I was dead inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You basically killed me already, so I thought I'd just kill you back.
And then Shireen's like, but all of us, we were so worried about you. And this is where I said bullshit. And as soon as I did, she also says bullshit. I was literally like bullshit. And I started talking and she said bullshit. I was like, hey! Look at us.
Literally bullshit. I was like, girl, shut the fuck up. No, you were.
Honestly, after hearing the dare card from her, or truth card or whatever, like, I'm so done with her tears. Like, I'm like, enough. Like,
for real. We were so like, what the who? Like, we never really knew her true intentions, Shireen, at all. Like who she was at all. We were always like, maybe she did this, but I don't know. Maybe she did this. She was always a big question mark. And then the truth or dare letter happened, and we were like, oh, she sucks. Oh, she sucks. She's gotta go. She's gotta go now.
Every time I see her like with like water in her eye, about to cry, I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, you're so
crocodile
annoying.
Fucking tears, girl. Like. They're not real. Shut it up.
Yeah. And then Pufai reveals, she's like, oh, were you so worried about me that you two slept together behind my back?
I was like, girl, I'm with you. Get your revenge.
And then she says to Shireen, weren't you the one who told Belle you wanted me to die quickly?
Like, what the fuck was that about? I was like, I'm sorry? Like,
yeah.
Oh my god. Like, she wanted to, like she said this before she died. To be like, oh, I hope she dies, like, fast.
That's...
What?
And when we're assuming this was before she died. That's...
I'm assuming it's also, it was like around the time she got the abortion, because she says as well for the abortion that she almost like bled out. Something went wrong and she almost bled out.
What if that's why she wanted her to get the abortion, hoping she would die? And that's why she was so involved.
Not even me. I was like, oh, what if Shireen's like, was just like there because like she was like pressured into coming to the abortion, but she's like not involved and she didn't actually want it to happen. Girl could have been the one pushing for it, really. She was the one pushing for it.
Yeah, I feel like her and Champ were honestly probably the one orchestrating it more, and then Belle was also the one who was like, probably like brought her, like was the one who like grabbed her and like pulling her there. I don't know.
She was basically like, not a lackey, but like at
the
that
muscle,
level,
I guess you could say.
Yeah, the muscle.
And then Champ is like, look, Pufai, we're really sorry. Let us know when we can talk about this comment, okay? And this is where I said, sure, that'll happen. And what does she say after this?
Sure.
She's like, sure.
Sure. I was like, yeah, okay, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And
then she starts laughing and she's like, yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so that was the last moment I realized I am Pufai, apparently. We'll find out when we take the quiz next week, because...
Oh my god, yeah, please, I wanna know.
There's also gonna be so many characters.
Do we have to make the quizzes?
Yeah, I think so. Well, I'll... Yeah, you can make one more, like, mystery murder solving one. I can make the who character are you quiz, because there's 8 Avengers, plus Jaden come in, plus Puth. That's like 11 people.
It's a lot of people.
That would be the most we've ever had if we make the quiz.
God. Yeah, I can figure out a murder mystery one.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have to think of something fun and different.
Yeah, if you can
and
do
I
something
don't
that
know.
like relates to the show in some way, that's fine too. I'll just stick with the basic like, which character are you quiz?
God damn. Like, what the fuck would I do? How would you die?
I don't know.
Would you be crushed by a car? Like,
Would you be crushed by a
Quirky.
car?
quirky quiz fun.
Sure, yeah. Which way you die? Would you be
Jesus.
like? Would you survive a serial killer? Like maybe something like that.
Oh yeah, that's an option as well. Would
Yeah.
you survive Poofa? Would you survive Smiles?
Would you survive Smiles? So yeah, so she'd like, okay, I'm done with the fucking truth now. I choose Dare. You two need to kill each other, and whoever lives will get to live happily. And then Shireen's like, you're too good of a person to do something like this. And she's like,
Not anymore, bitch.
and she's like, Shireen, if you really thought I was a good person, then why would you do this to me? And this is where
Honestly,
Shireen's
she
true
didn't-
colors show for 2 seconds.
Oh yeah.
She
I was
drifts
like, there
onto
she
the
is.
bar, and she's like, you bitch. Let me out right now. I'm not playing this shit.
Like there
That's
she is. I found
Shireen.
her. That's Shireen.
Everything we've seen before was not. This is a true Shireen right there. For those
Yup.
2 lines, her real self showed.
I'm so like finally as well. Like I've been waiting to see like actual real Shireen when she's like been popping up and being like, "Oh my goodness, like let's run away together," or like, "Oh my friend, I called the ambulance." Like always throughout this entire thing, those are the only 2 lines where we see her actual personality come through.
But then outside, Kamin shows up and sees Jay did get shot in the chest.
But he's alive.
He is alive, and he warns Kamin. He's like, it's Puth and Pufa. I get in there. They're gonna kill Shireen and Champ.
I was like, okay, oh my god. So like, okay, good, he's alive. I'm weird that Pooth just like left him alive down there. But
Well, I think
works-
he just shot him and left. Like he's laying there, maybe bleeding out to bleed out. I don't know.
works for me. But like, I was like, damn, he left him alive. I was like, works for me. Okay, let's get Jay somewhere safe and like into the car at the very least, and then go into the house and save the day. Apparently not. Did we just leave Jay there?
I think so.
I think we left Jay there.
Well, because Jay's the one who says he's like, Puth and Pufa are in there. Champ and Shireen are gonna die. Like, go in there and save them. So he's probably like, stay here, way out here. I'll deal with them.
I would have dragged him somewhere else, at least behind some bushes. You
I would at
know,
least run
I
in the
would-
car or something. You know, like.
Something like if the car's too far, like take him to the shed in the corner. Like I don't know,
Right.
just to get him somewhere not here, so that Pooth goes, fuck, where'd he go, and then go back in the house. Like you know,
Yeah.
like what are we leaving him there for? He's bleeding out.
Yeah, that was not. To be fair, this was a high tense situation. No one's thinking clearly in this moment. So it's like you gotta run in and do what you need to do.
Also, he did just find out Pufai's alive. Like, honestly, Kamin had no idea at this point. Like, and Jade had some thought to it because, like, Pufai bought this house 6 months ago or something like that. So he's like, oh, Pufai bought this house 6 months ago.
Right.
And meanwhile, Kamin's been driving this whole time and is like, I'm sorry, Pufai? Who now?
Yeah, so Pufai asked Shireen, and she's like, are you sure you don't want to play this game? And as she said that, Champ's in the background pulling up an axe. He is ready.
I was like, mother of God, okay, I guess we're gonna kill each other. Like, why not? I mean, like, she's like, she does what she's done this whole time, in the Truth or Dare letter. She's been like, if you do this for me, you can live. And then it's a lie.
Yeah, I'm shocked he bought it, but I think
I'm shocked
he's
he
like,
bought it.
again, it shows Champ has been who we thought he was this whole time.
It's all out for himself.
He is a sociopath who only cares about himself.
Exactly.
That is
Doesn't give a
who
fuck.
we knew it from the beginning, and we were kind of like, oh, maybe there's more to it. Maybe he's hiding something behind the mask. Because there are no emotions.
Nope. We literally were like, oh, the mask might be slipping. Like, he actually cares for a second. No, he doesn't care.
No.
He does not care at all.
Yeah, he does not give a shit. And Shireen's like, Champ? And then Pufai is just like backs away with like the little like shit eating grin on her face. She's like, oh, this is gonna be good. And so Shireen goes down and grabs a knife. Because she's like, okay, well, if we're gonna fight, we're gonna fight. And Champ's
Shit,
like, if
ooh,
Pufai wants
girl,
to
like
play,
he's
I'm
got
gonna
a
survive.
like he's got a long axe and you've got a tiny knife. I don't know how well this is gonna go for you.
Yeah.
It's a fat knife, but like it's not long.
I mean,
Doesn't have the
it definitely
distance.
looks like a hunting knife. Like, it looks like something that
It's a
would
hunting
definitely
knife
cut
for
through
sure.
skin.
Yeah, it would definitely get through skin. Problem is that like it doesn't have the reach.
Yeah. And then Puth and Pufai are watching it. They're like, "Yay, this is gonna be fun."
All right,
But you know what? Let's make things more fair. As he shoots Champ in the shoulder.
more fair.
I don't know why he did this. Just random.
I exactly because he's crazy. He's crazy, and he's just like, you know what? Like he probably his crazy brain probably looked at it and saw the same thing I did of like, oh, he has a longer one than you do. Might as well like even out the playing field a little bit, make this a little more like elongated a bit, add some blood to the
If
situation.
that was the case, you should have just put 2 knives in there, 2 axes. Like, you should have just put 2 weapons, and then like.
Yeah, but this way they can mentally terrorize their victims further by shooting one of them because it stressed Shireen out too. He's crazy. He also maybe not have planned to do that at all. They probably just threw weapons in there and he went, "Ooh, you know it'd be fun if I shot one of them."
Yeah.
Like he's crazy.
So Kamen enters the house, and that's when Puth and Pufai hear someone's downstairs. So Puth goes to check on that. Then, as Puth walks down the stairs, Kamen hides, and Puth does the psycho whistle.
I was like, "Bruh, are we serious right now?" Like he's playing this so well. He's playing it so well. He plays crazy very well, and the waist was snatched.
So Pufai is there cheering him on. She's like, "Come on, Champ, don't you want to get out of this and start a new life?" And Shireen, a woman like you doesn't need Champ to survive anyway. Come on, just like go get at it.
Man, she's really like fucking with both of them.
Yeah, and Shireen's trying to be like, Champ, don't listen to her. Do you really think she'll let you go after killing me? And
Like, might as well try.
yeah, and he's like, we won't know unless I try. I gotta survive.
Might as well attempt it. Oh my god. He's willing, like, even for the shot, even for the chance that it'll protect him, not even 100% guaranteed, he's willing to kill Shireen. Like, it's all for himself.
It's all for
It's
himself.
always-
He does not
it
care
always
about
has
anyone
been.
but himself.
Nope.
And so then as Puth walks down the stairs, still whistling, they are like wall between each other. The doorway is right there. He makes a little sound. And that's when Jay grabs Kamen's shoulder and scares the shit out of me. And
Dude, I would have been like, and then he would have heard that. Like, yeah, like he would have. I would have been like I would have jumped. I'm not good with jump scares. Like, even if someone is standing in front of me and screams "boo," I will still scream because even if I
Yeah.
can see them, like I know they're there, but I will still scream because it's a jump scare. If someone put their hand on me in this situation, I would have leapt out of my skin and I would have been shot by Puth.
well, that's why you're not a detective.
Very true. Very true.
So back in, Champ swings the axe, Shireen ducks, avoids 2 swings. The axe gets stuck in the window. Shireen cuts Champ. And Champ's like, what the fuck, Shireen? You drew blood.
Yeah, that's kind of the point, considering that you're about to do that to me.
I bet Champ is one of those people who, when like playing like a board game or something, he would rig the board so he would always win.
Yeah.
And then like the second someone gets ahead of him, he's like, you can't do that, and like would like throw the board up and restart.
He's always gotten everything he wants, so every time something happens that's of slight inconvenience to him, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought I was winning!
So then, as Kamen and Jay are hiding behind a bunch of old furniture or whatever, Puth is there, aiming the gun around, making little like cat noises to call cats. The does not work. I don't know why he thinks that will work. They are not cats.
He's crazy.
Fair point.
That's the answer to everything. He is crazy.
So back in the dungeon, Shireen's begging Champ. She's like, let's stop this. It's enough. And he grabs the knife now. He's trying to grab the knife and like aim it at her head. And Pufai's eagerly watching. And she's like, ooh.
She's like, it's like she has imaginary popcorn. Like, ooh, yeah, let's watch the fight break out.
Yeah. So they throw the knife to the ground. And Champ starts choking out Shireen.
I was like, fucking Christ.
And like, he's literally on top of her, choking her out.
I really thought this was the moment she was gonna die, because I was like, shit, like he's choking her for a while and hard. Like she's a goner for sure.
So then, as Puth leaves, Kamen tells Jade there's 2 of them. We need a decoy to split them up, and he kisses him before he runs off.
I was like, I swear to fuck, you better not fucking die. I was like the kiss really stressed me out, because you were like, what if they die? And now I went into this going, what if they die?
So then, as Champ is still choking Shireen out. She reaches up and grabs his gunshot wound, and he starts screaming and falls off her. And she has a metal bar, and starts like trying to choke him out. And then Kamin comes in and shoots Shireen in the shoulder.
I was like at first I was like, damn, why would Puth do that? Like at first I really thought it was Puth for like half a second, and then I was like, wait, no, but he wouldn't stop it unless he was like not in on it. And then I was like, why the fuck would like come in shoot like? And I was like, well, she was trying to like murder someone, so fair enough.
And this, by the way, this is matching wounds. Both Shireen and Champ got a gunshot in the shoulder. This is matching wounds. What Jade and Kamin had earlier is not matching wounds. I'm still bitter about that. This is a matching wound situation.
The real love is Shireen and Champ.
So then Kamin aims the gun at Pu-Fai, and he's like, I'm the police. It's over, Pu-Fai. It's done. And then he tells Champ and Shireen, he's like, stop right now. It's over.
Literally stop.
Because no matter how hard you fight, the only real winner is Pu-Fai.
Correct. And she's
then,
like, yeah.
In the basement, Puth is cooking up some things. And then back in the dungeon, Pu-Fai's like, okay, so your truth or dare game is over. The culprit's been found. And then we cut back to the basement, where Puth is like, I don't like this game. Can we play this or that instead? And Jade comes down and he's like, okay, where do you want me to shoot you? Your head or your heart? Mm-hmm. And without hesitation, he's like, head. Because there's a chance I could live. If you shoot me in the heart, I'll just die immediately. So head's better.
Head, please. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, not even a thought. Just like, head. Like, he's thought about it.
Well, he's a doctor, so that's probably true.
Honestly, yeah. That's a good point.
Because at first I was like, how would he know that? Actually, he's a doctor, so he might know that. That might be true. I don't know if that's true or not. Like, if you have a choice to get shot, would you rather be heart or head? Is there a chance getting shot in the head you would survive?
Honestly, I would choose heart if there was a chance I'd survive, because like there's always a chance that there's a higher chance that one would miss the heart because it's encased, but the head, yeah, it's very obvious you're shooting at the head. Like you could shoot at the heart, but like miss by a few centimeters, and you would not know. Until like they arrive at the hospital and are fixed up, you know.
Well,
like,
I mean, but in this situation, like Jay's talking about, like either the head or the heart. Like it's hitting the heart. It's not like in your chest. It's like your heart specific. Like he will shoot your heart.
Yeah, I know, but what if he misses? I mean, like it's
in this situation, you don't miss. They're playing this or that. It's like hypothetical shit.
Well.
It's like, would you rather grow a tail or grow wings? You're not gonna grow tail or wings regardless what you pick. It's a fucking hypothetical situation.
But there's still thought that goes into it. Like, if you're trying to live, then I would say heart, because you could realistically...
No, but you wouldn't miss, though. If he shot in the heart, it would hit the heart. If you shot in the head, you would hit the head. You might not hit the brain, though. Because he didn't specify. That's the loophole.
No, you would hit the brain. You would hit the brain. The brain is most of your head, bro.
But you might hit the brain, but you might not hit... Like, if you hit the head, it could, like... There's a difference.
I'm sorry, were you saying hypotheticals? Like, if you go for the brain, it could miss? Were you saying something like that?
No, I am saying you still hit the head, but not your brain. Like, you could hit your skull. Your head. Your skull.
That would... But, like, you could... No, because, like, the brain is, like, all of this.
Or you would hit part of your brain. And, like, you can lose part of your brain, and, like, you might not never be the same again. I don't know. I'm not a brain surgeon. But, like, you can still, like, get shot in part of your brain and still maybe live. In your heart, if your heart stops and there is no heart transplant to be done, you're dead.
But he could miss.
He wouldn't miss.
But he could. Like I doubt Jade would miss, but like because he practices a lot. But like he could miss. Like there's more of a chance that you wouldn't know that you're hitting the heart than when you're hitting the head.
Jade would know you're hitting the heart. Jade's saying, "Will you rather have me shoot you in the heart? In the heart." Not near the heart. Not next to the heart. In the heart.
Yeah, but he can't promise that.
They are playing this or that. They are playing a fucking game. It doesn't matter. In this hypothetical situation.
So Emma's mic wasn't working this whole time. Isn't that just fun?
Yeah,
Is her computer troubles so funny?
I don't know if there was, we don't know if it cut out at some point, and then, like, if it sounded good at the beginning, then cut out at some point, and then, like, we fixed it? We fixed it now, right? It's good now?
Presumably, yes. It feels good.
Okay. So if Emma sounded weird for the past, like, 40 minutes.
minutes...
Sorry about that.
Because when I was laughing, like with my, like just like laughing like this and being, when you screaming at me that it's a hypothetical, I was laughing like this.
To.
I was laughing, my hands over my mouth, and like there was nothing happening on Audacity. It was just like a line, and I was like,
Maybe you were so muffled? Like, you muffled?
Yeah, maybe it was like so muffled that like even behind my, if it was behind my hands, it was like, well, we're not picking up anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. That's right. It came from my camera until now, guys.
Yeah, so anyway, it might sound weird. It should sound better now, though. We fixed it halfway through the episode. Hopefully. Is it good now?
Keep checking.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, have everything open to make sure everything's working properly while we do. So be like, okay,
That's
good.
what's annoying is my microphone, the light is on top, so I have to keep going.
Oh.
Anyway,
do we still want to argue about the heart and brain stuff, or can we go back to the
yeah,
great
we can
death
go
that
back
happens?
because honestly, my brain does not compute what you are saying. It goes through all the possibilities, and you're like, there are no possibilities. I'm like, but there are possibilities.
It's
Like it doesn't.
It's like a guaranteed shot of the heart. It's like in the
There is no guarantee unless you're like perfect aim, and like, but there's always a chance that one could.
Jay's
miss
a
in
perfect.
stressful
Jay
situation.
shot Son Jay in the head, like perfect aim in the head, right in the middle of the head. He is a
He
perfect
did. He's
aim.
very good. So there's a much higher chance that if Jade is shooting you, then yes, it will hit you
And
directly
Jade
in the heart.
is shooting him. It's only I'm saying that to you.
True.
I'm probably a
No,
shit
yes.
shot. Like that's a different
enough.
story. It's
Here's the thing, though.
okay.
Because your brain is more like takes up more space in your head, it is more likely for your brain to be hit than your heart, because your heart is in your chest and there's other space around your heart, and the heart is smaller than the rest of your chest. So there's always a chance that like he could be going for the heart, but the heart could be like somewhere else. You're never 100% sure, especially with the heart. So like there's a 90% chance, especially with Jade shooting, there's a 80 to 90% chance that he will hit the heart. But if it's the head, 100% chance he's hitting the head. I put that, a 99.9. Like I'm telling you right now, he will hit him. We've seen him shoot someone in the head. But there's a chance that you live if he goes for your heart. Higher chance.
No, he says he would get hit in the head. Like he would get hit in the head for sure.
Yes, which is why I would choose heart.
But he said that in the event of him getting shot in the head, there is a chance he could live. Like there's like it might not hit the full brain, it might hit a little like part of the brain that isn't fully effective. It might not hit the center of his head. It could hit the side of his head. It could hit this side of the head. It could hit a part where it's like it's not super effective or whatever.
We've seen, as you said, we've seen Jade be a perfect shot and shoot someone in the head for evidence. We have evidence of Jade actually shooting someone in the head and him hitting it dead on. Like, it's not going to be a little chunk off the side of his head. He'll get right between the eyes.
Yes. Okay, but also the fact that you're arguing with a doctor's logic.
A fake doctor.
No, a real doctor.
A doctor that was written by writers.
No, hold on. No, we are not talking outside. No, we're talking Dr. Puth. We're not talking Singh playing Dr. Puth. We are talking Dr. Puth. We're talking about a doctor who probably knows about,
Okay. Well, we're in the show. If we're going in show, then a crazy, very out of touch, psychotic doctor. You're arguing that it could be a small chunk off to the side, which is basically my same logic of he could miss.
No, you can't. Okay, your head is this whole part. It's not just your brain. You could get shot in the mouth, and that technically be your head.
Yeah, but then it would go through and hit your spine. That's why usually people will shoot themselves in the mouth when they try to kill themselves.
Exactly. Your heart, it's not just saying, oh, your left, right chest part where your heart is. It's not your, like, it's like your heart specifically. Like, in this situation, Jay would tackle Puth to the ground, aim the gun right at his chest, and then pull the trigger and hit the heart.
There's still a higher chance that he'd miss the heart than it would the brain.
No. If he, if he was on top of him, aiming the gun, like, right over his fucking nipple, and, like, right at the heart.
Right over his fucking nipple? Where do you think the heart is?
Is the heart not over the nipple?
No! That's my
the heart?
fucking point!
Okay, hang on. Okay, see, I'm not a doctor. I don't know where the heart is.
Fucking heart is.
Where the Heart?
Oh, that's a good movie. Where the Heart Is. Where the Heart Is a good movie.
That's a movie? What the fuck are you talking about now?
Yeah, it's called Where the Heart Is. It's with Natalie Portman. It's a really good movie. She has a baby and names her Americus.
Okay. I don't know where the heart is. You know what? Regardless, if we aim it over the heart.
The heart is like right here, the center of your chest.
Right here?
Yes.
I thought it was more.
That's
Then
why
why is it that when we do the Pledge of
I know,
Allegiance, we hang it over here?
I know. I was just about to make that point. I know. We've been lied to ever since we were kids. Put your hand over your heart and every kid goes like this. No, that is not true. It's right here. Ish.
Well,
I don't know for sure. But it's in the center of the chest and not like on your right or left. I don't think. Maybe.
Look up where the heart is.
I'm curious. Yeah, it's kind of more center-ish. It's like center-ish, but also it is closer to the left lung. It's just not that far over. It's like right here.
Like so in the center.
Yeah, center, but a little left. A smidgen left.
I never knew that.
Yeah. We've been lied to as kids.
Well, that's dumb.
That's okay. I stopped doing the Pledge of Allegiance in high school.
That's fine. I don't do the Pledge of Allegiance.
I literally, starting in high school, I stood up and would just look at everyone doing it. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
I don't do. I just it was because that's what it taught you. Put your hand over your heart, and it's like okay.
Yeah. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge. I can memorize
Is
the
that how they
fucking
do it?
Yeah, at least in my school, someone would say, put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin, and then they'd go through it.
Weird. Anyway, regardless what you would pick, we're not arguing this for stupid reasons. It's what Puth picked. Puth picked 10. We don't need to argue about this. We're not in the situation. Let's move on to maybe my favorite scene of the episode, because I was shocked by this. So, back in the dungeon, Cummins aiming the gun at Pufai. And she's like, look, it's Cham and Shireen's turn now. It needs to be done. As this is happening, Cummins not paying attention, and Cham gets the axe. Pufai looks over his side, and she's like, it's gonna happen. And Cummins looks over when it's too late, swings the axe, blood splats all over his face. Shireen's been axed.
Bro, I was like, holy mother of God. As this was happening, instead of doing it after, I started moving pictures on the murder board. So I was like, oh, like to Shireen, I was like, she's fucking dead.
I laughed at this scene.
I was like, holy fuck.
There was like a moment of gasp and shock, and then I just started dying laughing because I'm like, I did not see that coming.
It's the fucking shock. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. People are just dropping.
Yeah, and then Pufai starts laughing because she's like, yeah, I win. So then back in the basement, it's Puth's turn to play this or that. He says, Jay, your younger brother, or Kamin, your boyfriend, who would you rather save? And this is where he reveals that Jay is under a tarp.
And this is where I go, did we just fucking leave him there?
Yes.
For Puth to just go back and pick up.
Yeah, so apparently there's all sorts of aluminum powder beneath Jay, and he's holding liquid... what is it? Liquid something?
Liquid oxygen.
Liquid oxygen. That if it touches it, will start a fire.
It ignites in blue fire too. That's chemical fire, bruh.
Yeah, it goes boom, he says.
It goes boom.
It goes boom.
We were waiting for it to go boom. We figured it was gonna go boom.
It did go boom.
Not boom as an album, but boom.
Oh yeah. Okay, is his name Al or Ooh?
I don't know. I feel like I'm really bad at pronunciation, and I want to actually know
I always fear saying his name because I'm always like, I don't know how to say it, pronounce it. Is it Al or Ooh?
We got this. It's okay. I'm gonna look it up.
I always feel bad. That's why I never really try to say his name. I try to avoid it.
When you read it in English, it looks like it should be ow. It's not.
It's not.
Ooh. It's a rising tone.
It's ooh.
The English form can be very confusing.
So it's
the same
Ubu.
character that Tao uses in his name. So his name is pronounced Ooh.
Ooh.
Yep.
Okay.
So
There's kind of a rise.
So it's Ooh. So it's Ooh boom.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, she's like, okay, as promised, here you go. Gives him what I thought was a phone. Turns out it's a remote that unlocks the prison cell.
Mm-hmm. It looks like it needs a code otherwise.
I know. I'm like, oh, that's high tech.
Yeah, I was like, damn, we've been really planning this.
Yeah.
Engineering student. She
Chemicals.
figured it out. I love how you're just like, chemicals.
Chemicals, yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like engineering student. She built this electrical thing, and you're like chemicals.
No,
like,
chemicals,
that's
because then we cut the Puth in the basement with all the chemicals.
I know, but it's just really funny. Just like
Chemicals played a part! The acid!
I know they played a part, but it made me laugh for some reason. Just like I was just talking about electrical fences or some shit, and you were just like chemicals. Out of like there wasn't any lead in or anything. You were just like chemical.
Chemical! No, because they play a part, because that's how Jay might die in the basement.
Oh god, that's funny.
So this scene kind of acts weird, because it's like going back and forth. But, okay, so Pufai stabs Kamen in the hand,
Yeah, she
pushes
does.
Champ
Yeah,
back
sure.
in the cell, and the door shuts, locking them both in.
She's like, if I'm gonna die, and I might as well take him with me.
Yeah. And we're cutting back and forth. Jay's contemplating about what to do, how to get out. He shoots Puth. He drops the thing. He starts lighting on fire, quickly grabs Jay and gets him the fuck out of there.
He's been pouring all this chemical sand or whatever the fuck it is all
Right.
around. So it's like all over him. Like it's all over like his legs and pants because he's been running around in it.
Right, so it's like he was fucked from the start. I think that their plan was to die in the end.
I figure, yeah. Honestly, with Pufai especially, like she was okay to die either way the other time. So I feel like this time it'd be like, oh well, guess I'm gonna die.
Yeah.
Might as well take everyone with me.
And so back in the dungeon, she's yelling at Chairman. She's like, do you really think I want to see your face that much? Back in the basement, Puth presses a button that starts a minute bomb timer. He's like, we'll die together. And Kamen kind of stops Pufai. He says, don't. Think carefully, don't do this. Think about your mother, who loves you very much.
That does stop her for a second.
It does stop her, and she's like, I think honestly considering it, because she's like, yeah, my mom does love me.
Yeah.
We saw her in that one scene, but like we saw how she was when like she told her about the pregnancy. She was like very like supportive of her and like hugged her
Yeah.
like. missed her.
She's in there somewhere still.
Yeah.
Original self.
So Jay takes Jay outside, lays him down on the ground again, and is just like, hold the wound, I gotta go help come in. And he tells Jay not to fall asleep, don't fall asleep, because if you fall asleep, you'll die.
Do not fall asleep. You've lost a lot of blood.
Yes. But then back in the dungeon, Champ opens his big mouth and he's like, yeah, don't do it, take a deep breath. Think about your
You
mother.
absolute dumbass.
And I'm like, you should not be. The second you started saying that, that's when she's like, nope,
Yeah.
never mind. Like,
You absolute fucking idiot. You should have just let Kamen handle it. Like, she's the one, you're the one she's pissed at. Why would she give a fuck what you're saying
he
right
had
now?
a chance of getting out of this unaxed. He
Yeah.
had a chance. He really did.
Yep.
But then he opened his mouth and she's like, yeah, no, that's not happening. And swings the axe.
Who knows where on him, but on him.
And she's like,
Curious.
okay, I'm good now. Like, you know what? Seeing that bastard champ like this, it's fine going to prison now. I give up.
She's like, alright, I'm done. I got everyone, technically, you know?
But then the fucking cockroach comes back, takes the
Bruh,
knife,
it was-
and stabs her. As the
I was so
bomb
annoyed
pulls
because
up.
I was literally like, oh, he's dead. And then like, oh, he's not. And move him back. I was like, bro, okay, never mind. I moved you too soon. You are apparently not dead.
He's a fucking cockroach. He won't die.
He won't die. He literally won't die. Oh my god. And Pufai dies instead.
Yeah, he stabs her in the back, literally. Yeah,
Literally. Honestly, yeah, like stabbing her in the back is like such an apt way to finish the show. Like,
I
the
mean,
last
you know
killing
what? He's
was
been
being
stabbing her in the
stabbed
back this whole time, and now it's like
Yep.
like literally doing it. It's like, you know
Full
what?
circle.
Full circle. So then, as the house combusts, we see Kamen and Jade emerge from the house carrying a very beat up and bloody champ.
I was at this point in my reaction, I was like, I hope this is a fucking lesson for you, bro. Like every time you date anybody or like even think about like playing with anybody's emotions, I hope you're like, I don't know, they might go crazy and try to kill me. I should probably not.
I don't know if he's still a sociopath. Who knows? We'll probably never find out.
Nope. Unless we get a season 2 or like a season 3 and like you know, it'd be cool if we get multiple seasons of this and like a couple seasons later, like there's a bunch of killings going on and then it turns out to be Champ or something like that, like at the very end of the show, and it's like, oh my god, Ariana, what are you doing here? Like it's like it'd be crazy to like.
It would be
bring it
cool
back
if
around.
we didn't know it was the sequel though.
Exactly.
Like if it was like a different like murder mystery show with different
Yes.
characters, and then like
Oh.
and it's like something like where it's like, and then at the end it's like they're like, oh yeah, no, something like this happened like a while ago. Like it's like
Yeah.
where we don't know it's in the same universe, pretty much.
That would be cool. That would be really fucking cool. Like she just like I feel like 2 episodes before the end, like he pops up, or like maybe like even halfway through the show, they're like, oh, we got some detectives to help. They solved a big case a few times back, and we might actually get some help for this one. And then fucking Jaden walk in or something.
Yeah.
And then your brain goes, oh my god, it's in the same universe. And then like, but you don't know it's Champ until the end. Like it all just like comes together. Oh, like please
That'd be
give us
cool.
give us a whole universe of this shit.
Yes. So afterwards, you know, the ambulance cops showed up. Everyone's here, and Jada and Kamin are sitting in the back of the ambulance. Kamin's like, you know, in the end, everyone loses, no one wins. And Kamin and Jay's like, yeah, even us, because your hand got stabbed and I can't hold your hand now.
Oh darn! Like so many people just died, but I can't hold you.
That's how he lost, because he can't hold his hand right now because it got stabbed.
It's such a fucking.
But he can
dork,
still hug
I
him.
swear to God.
He can still hug him instead, so it's fine.
Yeah. At least he's alive.
So then at the hospital, Jay's in the hospital bed, and Jay's like, what kind of idiot escapes the hospital just to end up in another one?
Yeah.
And I'm like, fair.
Fair.
And then Kamin's like, you know, it's good that it wasn't worse. I heard Poof
Girl, what could've been?
has 3rd-degree burns.
Yeah. He's still alive.
He has to
shockingly.
stay in a sterile room and can't be exposed to air at all.
Holy fuck. Bro is alive, but is he? Like, you know.
He's like alive. He's pretty much in like solitary confinement for life.
Alive, but doesn't want to be alive.
No, he wants to be dead. And then Jay adds, as for Champ, he's still in surgery. They said his nerves are dead. And probably can't be fixed.
Damn. So what does that mean for him?
It means if there's another show, then he won't be the killer. If his nerves
Oh.
are dead. So.
Well, what does that mean? No, like, what is... Let's see. What happens when your nerves
I guess it depends which nerves.
are dead?
Maybe he'll be in a wheelchair? Because it looks like she axed him in the leg.
Oh, he's dead.
What?
Yeah. If your nerves stopped working, communication between your brain and your body would cease. So, like, it's he's not brain dead, but, like, he's a vegetable.
Oh, well, okay. Well, then I guess they're both kind of in the same boat. they're both not
Loss of
dead,
all
but they're dead.
sensation. Failure of involuntary functions like breathing, heart rate regulation, and digestion. Muscles would atrophy and die within 12 to 18 months, causing permanent irreversible disability. So he's a vegetable, basically.
But it doesn't matter, because Jade says even if they both survive, they'll end up in prison anyway.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really... So they're pretty much...
They're gone.
Yeah, they're done for. And then he's like, we should let Jay rest. And we need to rest too. And he's like, yeah, but we should go on
Jay-
vacation.
Jay is gonna have PTSD.
That's what everyone says on Twitter, that he's going to have PTSD from everything he went through. And honestly...
Jay's the last one left. Like he's gonna oh my fucking god, he's gonna show up, like he's gonna have a new friend group. And they'll be chilling. He's like, what happened to your previous friend group? Or he's gonna start dating and they'll be like, oh, what happened? Like, didn't you used to have like friends in high school? Where are they now? Oh, they're all dead. One of them went crazy because we were all kind of terrible to her. She killed all of them, almost killed me, and I'm the last one standing. I'm not okay. No, he's not good. I like he may have had a little smile of, yeah, go be with your boyfriend later, but like, he's not okay.
No.
He's not gonna be okay for a while.
No, he definitely has a final girl treatment.
Oh yeah,
like-
he's final girl. That's
He's
why
the
I
final
felt like he
girl.
was gonna die. Yeah, that's why I felt like he wasn't gonna die. He was giving final girl.
Yeah. Which is weird, because normally in, like, serial killers like these, we don't focus on the police. We focus on, like, the people involved in the kill. So it's,
Yeah.
like, it's weird, because, like, Jaden come in, none of them can be the final girl, because they're not
Yeah.
in... Well, I mean, technically
not
they
in
get a
it.
letter, though. But, like, that's...
Yeah, but they're not in it.
No, yeah, they weren't involved. So, like, Jay's technically the final girl.
Yeah, and we just didn't realize it because we were focused on him.
That's true, because the main characters are the two, like, detectives in the show. So it's, like, it's so weird.
And I was like, it's like not until like it's all over where we go, oh, final girl.
Jay was final girl, confirmed. Anyway, Jade wants to go on vacation. And he's like, yeah, let's go on a trip, babe. He's like, what did you just call me? And he's like, babe. And he's like, okay, well, you can call me whatever you want.
He calls him T-Doc.
Tirak, yeah. Yeah, they're doing like babe or honey. And
Yeah. Because I was like, when he said it, I was like, oh, I miss your Sky.
yeah, Tirak. So then as they leave, Jay opens his eyes. He heard a whole fucking conversation. He's like, yeah, go be the
It's okay, you can ditch me. I'll just lay here.
Yeah.
Go on vacation.
So then at the beach house, we have Jade, Kamen, Yuki, and Lee there too. It's the four of them. They went on vacation together, and they thanked him for inviting them. And Kamen says, well, thank you for talking to the commander. And this is where Yuki gives him the badge and gun back. So he is now back on the squad after they vouched for him. They vouched for him and talked to him and got his job back.
Good, because you should have believed your fucking officers instead of being like, oh, this elected official told me he doesn't like you.
Yeah. So then they're like, oh, Kamen's like, I'll make you my special barbecue sauce.
Yum.
Yeah, that sounds good. I would like to try it.
Sounds delicious.
Yep. And then he asks Jay to marinate the meat, and he's like, why do I have to do it? And my mind
What did you do?
Well, no, because he starts talking and he's like, I only have one hand. My hand's injured. That's why I can't do it. And I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be a joke where he's good at marinating meat. And, and they didn't go there. And I was like, oh, no, I just exposed myself again.
Yeah, you did.
You know what? Puvai probably would have thought that. She probably would have thought when she was alive.
Honestly, I feel like Puth would say that on you.
Honestly, they both would. And that says a lot about me. So we get a little montage of them cooking and fucking grilling, barbecuing, whatever the fucking word is. And there's a little moment where I like where Kamen like wipes Jay's cheek before he kisses it because he's still like OCD about that stuff, like cleanliness. So I like that. That was very in character.
Character continuity.
Yuki and Lee are like, wow, man, this is so you should quit being Kamen, open a restaurant. You make millions. And he reveals his mom owned a restaurant in the U.S. Which did we know that?
I feel like I don't remember if we knew that. I can't remember if he said that to that other guy when they were talking, or if it was just in the U.S. Like my mom's in the U.S.
Yeah,
I don't remember if it's a restaurant.
Yeah, we knew she was definitely in the U.S. I don't know if she had a restaurant though, but good to know. So they continue to eat, and then we have like a Baywatch moment of them just running up and down the beach.
I was like, run along the beach. Like, it's so, oh my God.
And it needs to be slow-mo with like in the water. So then afterwards, Kamen and Jade sit by a tree. And he's like, you know, I have a long checklist of things I want to do with you, and I can check this one off. And he's like, oh, what else is on the list? And it's like, well, I want to go hiking together. I want to go shooting together, which I feel like they've already done technically, but, you know, maybe off job.
Yeah.
Travel
when there's not death on the line.
Yeah. Travel abroad together. Raising a dog or a cat together. And I'll take you out on dates in many places. But the most important one is to introduce him to his mom.
Aww.
Yeah.
That would be cute. I wish I could see that.
Yeah. And she's like, I should probably come up with my own checklist. And he's like, well, I only have one on it, though. And I said, as soon as he says, oh, I have one on my list, I was like, he's going to propose.
Literally, I did not know. Like, how did you do that? Like, I
well,
had no idea.
it's like, it's not even on his check. It happens later. So I was still right. But, like, it's like.
I know.
I was like, oh, he's going to propose. Like, honestly, I'm sure Jay, you know, bought a ring when he pulled him over in the car. He's like, I want him. I'll buy a ring right now.
That's the one right there.
Yeah.
No, like literally, when he said, I've just got one thing on my list, is like I was like, to kiss him, and then he was like, let's get out of here. I was like, oh, to do him, and then I was like,
I know. And but then when they're in the house, I was like, oh, are they not proposing? Is he not proposing? Is it?
No, he went to the house, and I went, oh yeah, they're gonna fuck. Like I was I was convinced.
I too, but I was like, wait, they already do that. So it's like, wait, are they gonna have sex on the table? Because he kind of like puts them against the table. I'm like, is the sex on the table down on your list? Sex by the ocean? Like, what's the sex? What? There has to be more. And there was not more.
And then he was like, he's like, I want to kiss you here all the time or something like that. I was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. Kissing by the beach, kissing in the kitchen, kissing in the forest, kissing in, like, kissing everywhere. Like, yeah. I just filled it in my...
Yeah.
No clue.
So then Kamen tells Jade, you show me how good it feels to have someone I love by my side. Jade cups Kamen's face and says, I should be the one thanking you. Because before you came into my life, I was just getting by day to day. But now that I have you, my future feels much clearer.
Oh.
You gave my life meaning. your door opened.
She knows how to do that now.
Oh.
Come
well.
here, nerd. We have a guest.
And then Jade says, "I love you, my Kamin."
Oh.
And then Kamin says, "I love you, my Jade." And then he says, "I love you, my MJ."
Yes, MJ. So what's so funny? I was like, oh, but what about the other? I was like, oh, MK probably ain't the what we're looking for. Like MK is like a gun.
So you didn't get this at all, did you?
Like Spider-Man?
Maybe, but that's part of it. But the real reason is because Dunk in real life refers to June as MJ, as his MJ.
Really?
So when I saw that, I immediately was like, I love that that's a reference, and like I love that they added it into it.
I had no idea. That's so funny. I was just like, oh, Spider-Man, let's one of us hang upside down. Like
There's literally a clip. I think maybe that's where it came from in, Dunk's life or June and Dunk's life. Maybe, I don't know, but like all I know is that's been a thing, and I watched a clip where I think like Jasper were like doing a live or something, and June like got FaceTime from Dunk or whatever, and like Dunk says, "Hey MJ" or whatever, and then quickly has to reveal that they're live, and he's like, "Oh shit!" After, so it was like really funny. So that was the thing that happened.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I'm sure if you look up June Dunk MJ, scroll past all of this clip scenes because there's a lot of it now, but you can find some like videos and clips of it. So
That's cute. I'm gonna go find him.
And then they kiss.
The lore.
And they probably fuck on the table.
Probably. Knowing them.
Yeah.
They're fine with fucking in the police station. Might as well.
I mean, anywhere but bed, I guess.
Anywhere but a bed.
Anywhere but a bed. So then, that night, we have Jaden come in matching shirts that I will soon be owning.
Shirt.
That I did buy. So I will soon be owning
Yeah.
that. At like a tiki hut with Yuki and Lee. And they all sit there, they drink, they relax, they're on vacation, they're having a good time. And then later, they buy magnets. They buy another magnet, because magnets are their thing.
Yeah. I was like, I literally said this before they even brought it up. I was like, oh, you guys should collect magnets and just like put them all over the fridge.
Well, do you know why it's magnets are their thing? And I said this in my reaction where I kind of like figured, I figured them out too. I figured it out.
Wait, why? What do you mean?
Because they're magnets. Because they're opposites.
Opposites.
And like they're like north-south pole where they connect. And they were very opposite, and they connect. And that's why magnets are their thing, because they are the magnets themselves.
That's cute. I like that.
I figured it out. I figured everything out in the show. I
figured everything out. Everything was solved, even the stuff that wasn't a mystery.
Yeah, even though that probably had no meaning, and I'm probably looking way too much into it, I still solved it. But then they get an envelope, and I swear to fuck, I thought it was a Truth or Dare card.
Oh my god, wouldn't that be great? I did not think that, but if I did, I would have been like, please, 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 please.
I would be like, oh. And then later, like, okay, well, vacation's over. They put on each other's badges.
Yeah. Time to go, be detectives
Yeah, it's probably
or whatever.
another case. But then 1 year later, we see that Jade has all sorts of magnets on the refrigerator. I wish there was a good shot of the fucking things, because everything's so blurry and I can't read anything. I think one's from Chiang Mai.
I love that the one that they got from that resort was, or the one you picked out was like, welcome to Thailand. I was like, okay, cool, let's be touristy about it.
Yeah, why not? So Kamin comes in with a suitcase, and he's like, okay, wherever we go next, nowhere with waterfalls. Like, I'm still all shriveled up. And he's like, oh, let me see. I just tried to, like, look in his pants. And he's like, okay, no, I don't want to play. Last time we did it, I had to jump in and save you because I was worried because you pretended to be injured.
Yeah, he kind of does that a lot.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. Let's focus on where we go next. And Kamin's like, no, we should probably focus on work. And he's like, no, at home we don't talk about work. We have a deal.
Yeah, exactly. That's the rule.
Yeah.
You signed the contract.
Yeah, he signed it now. Now it's like legally binding.
It should be in their fucking vows or something. Their prenup or some shit.
And then we cut to Jade spinning a globe. Which, I said this. If I had enough money where I could do this, where I would just spin a globe pick a random place and wherever I pick I go to, I would 100% do that.
I would 100% do this. I literally said in my video, I was like, this is my fucking dream to just be like,
I
oh,
said
where
that's
next?
the dream.
That's the dream. That's the dream.
You just need enough money to do it, and it's like, you could do it. So Kamin picks it. He picks Egypt. Nice option.
That's cool. I would honestly really love to like visit the pyramids and stuff like that.
That's
I
why I
was,
sound like you could see the pyramids.
yeah. I was into ancient Egypt so much as a kid. Like, it'd be so interesting.
I was too, mainly because of House of Anubis.
That's a good point. I was into it when I was in elementary school, so it was a while before House of Anubis happened. So when House of Anubis came out, I was kind of into my like next, I was like 2 or 3 hyperfixations down the road after that. But I came up and I was like, oh, sounds interesting. And then I became insane level obsessed.
As did I. Yeah, so Kamin's like, yeah, that'd be great. They open a new museum. I can see the mummies. And she's like, don't you see enough dead bodies at work?
This is a different dead body. This is a mummified dead body.
Yeah,
Very cool.
he's like, can you pick somewhere more romantic, like Rome or Paris?
You're the one who spun the globe, okay?
No, and Kamin says, what's the point of randomizing it by spinning the globe if you're just gonna choose anyway? And I'm like, yeah, no, you spin the globe and you get what you get.
Exactly.
Unless it's somewhere where you like can't go to for like specific reasons or whatever, like you're banned from that country or whatever.
Unless you land on North Korea, I feel like we should.
Yeah, I was like, unless there's like a like safety reason to not go there, then I think you're fine. Kamin's like, it's hard to read you sometimes, you know. And Jay's like, well, then you'll just have to read me every day. And Kamin's like, I'm gonna go. And he's like, wait. And as he does, he pulls out the globe, and beneath it is a box.
I was shook. I was whiplashed. I had no idea this was happening. Like, not even an inkling.
I was like, I knew it. It was a year late, but I knew it was coming. I knew it was on his checklist.
Oh my god. I was like, there's no fucking way. Oh my god. Like, a year later, I was like, you know what, vibes? They've been together for a year. Perfect.
So Kamin gets down on one knee. He holds out the box to him.
No, he doesn't. Jade gets down on one knee.
What did I say? Fucking god. I bet for some reason this whole day I'm like, I need to get the names right. What's the name? I just been blanking. I think I'm so into OnlyFriends right now that Dairy Death is kind of like I already like checked it off after I finished the finale,
Yeah.
so now I'm like.
You know what's funny is in the bloopers at the end, I swear to God, like one of them, I can't remember who, was like, I think it was Champ's actor,
Jimin.
thank you, Chimin, was like Jay, and he's like, Jade, or something like they like in the bloopers or something, and I was like, bitch, I've been doing that like this whole time.
That's me with all these shows. For some reason, we always get the names mixed up at some point. It's not a series recap for us if we don't mix up at least one of the names.
Exactly.
At some point, so.
It's a rite of passage on this podcast.
Yeah. Every series, at least once, I have to mix up the names.
Exactly. But once is like the minimum. It's
Once
it
is the
never
minute.
stays
Oh my
there.
god! Do you remember my school president? That might have been one of the worst ones.
That was one of the worst ones, definitely. I think this might be one of my worst ones just because Jay and Jade are like so similar.
Oh yeah,
and I keep mixing them up.
Yeah, that's.
I swear to God, I've gone back and edited my old reactions, and multiple times I have done it like in one video, and I'm like, bruh, that's not who we're talking about. Why did you say Jay? Like.
Yeah. So anyway, Jade gets on one knee and holds the box open to Kamin, but he can't open it.
He can't open it. I'm like, what is this fucking thing glued shut? Like, Jesus Christ!
And Kamin's looking at him and he's like, what are you doing? And he's like, hang on, just 1 second.
I thought it was like the wrong way around or something, but like, no.
Well, then Kamin takes it and he's like, come on now. Like, it's not that hard. And then he can't get it open either.
You know what? Who needs a ring?
They're both struggling to open it. They work together. They're like, here, I'll help you. They're both like trying to like pry open this box. I don't know what the fuck he did to this.
What super glue was put on this box? Like, what the fuck?
Oh my god. And then eventually Kamin's like, fuck it, throws a ring and kisses him.
That's cute. And it like morphs into the title. It's really cute.
And that wraps up Dare You to Death.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe we're done.
Yes. MVP for this finale.
MVP for this finale. I've got it.
I do too. 3, 2, 1.
Pufai.
Jade. I was gonna give it to Pufai, but I couldn't because she didn't win.
She didn't win, I know, but
Had she won, I would've gave it to her. But she didn't even kill Champ is the thing. Like, Champ killed her, and that's where it, like, really
She
hurt.
basically killed Champ.
No, but but he killed her, too.
Yeah.
And it's like, had she successfully killed Champ, I was gonna give it to her 100%. But the fact that she didn't, and she lost. In the end, her plan didn't succeed. And we always give MVPs, might not be to our favorite people, might not be the best people. It's
Yeah.
just who achieved the most.
Yeah.
And so I feel like Pufai fell just a little short. And that's why I ultimately gave it to Jade. Because the fact that he shot Puth and dropped the thing and kind of played very risky with his brother's life with the fire thing and managed to get him out and get him alive and then go back for Kamin as well. Was pretty good. And, like, I give him major credit to that. And because I was going to give it to Kamin too, but Kamin kind of unintentionally let Champ kill Shireen. So it's like that's where it nicks him too, because it was like, because while watching it, I was like, okay, it's Pufai or it's Kamin or it's like, it was like kind of up in the air for those three. But I think I can nix Kamin and Pufai for not fully succeeding in what their original mission was, where Jade's original mission was to save both Jay and Kamin, and he successfully did so. Hence why I gave it to Jade.
I see the logic. I think I was so impressed with the, like, level of manipulation that she could reach that I had to give it to her. Because, like, what you just said, Champ literally axed Shireen in front of Kamin, a police officer, because it figured it would save him from death. But he, apparently, like, the manipulation was so deep that he was like, I don't give a fuck if I go to prison, or I could go to prison, but I'm not even thinking about that. I might as well kill Shireen first. Like, I'm like, bro, there's a cop right there. So, like, her manipulation was, like, crazy. Like, she was good at it. She was very good at it.
I would argue that's not so much her manipulation, more of just Champ's sociopathic tendencies.
I know, but I don't want to give him that much credit. So,
No, but like, calling it, here's the thing.
Also,
who would kill anyone to save his own skin?
here's the thing as well. She's the only one that has been able to get Shireen to actually show her true colors and stop faking for a second. Like,
That is true. I give her that.
She finally broke out and actually said some shit, and Pufai just, like, fucking laughed. I was like, bruh, like, she's crazy. She's kind of smart, honestly, and she's a really good manipulator. And yes, she died and she didn't fully succeed, but she got pretty damn far for what she was given. And my whole, like, oh, maybe Pufai is alive thing started in episode 4 or 5, but it started with no evidence. It was a feeling. Like, she hid herself until, like, from the audience, she hid herself until, like, episode 8, and from them until episode 9 out of 10. Like, she was, like, thought to be dead by everyone for 90% of the show. Like, that's pretty good. Like, if I was running around killing people or having someone go kill people, I don't think I'd be able to do that. I'd be, like, caught by someone. Like, you gotta have everything planned meticulously to do that. And, like, she was ready to kill, and she succeeded for a lot of that, so.
Yeah. I think had they added more of the beginning part of this episode into the last episode, I would have gave it to Pufai in the last episode. But because we see how it wraps up, and, like, she didn't win in the end, I unfortunately couldn't give it to her, even though I really wanted to, because...
Unfortunately.
Yeah, I did. I'm telling you, I'm Pufai, apparently.
Apparently. Everyone watch out.
Don't wrong me. I'm still waiting for A-Type CD to put a mask on sale, and I'll buy that. I don't care.
Yeah, what do they... Have they added anything else?
No, they did get the shirt, though, which I like, because I called out the shirt. I was like, oh, that's a cool shirt. And then they put on A-Type CD, and I'm like, oh, cool. I think it's just, like, magnets and stuff.
Yeah, I saw the shirts. I think that must have been the last one. Oh, the Memorial box set is up. Everyone go to Twitter and go, why the fuck is it still a Memorial box set? I agree.
I agree, too.
What's in it? Let's see.
Probably just photo cards and pictures.
Box set. Photo book for 100 pages. Poster designed photo cards, set of 3, including 1 card with autographs from June Dunk. Postcards, set of 12. Special photo cards, set of 5, including 1 random card from 2 designs. ID cards, officer... Oh, the ID cards are in here.
Oh,
that's
okay,
sick.
That's kind of cool.
With the fold, yeah.
Wait, so it's like a actual badge?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
That looks pretty sick, I will say.
That's cool.
And a photo the photo strip. The photo strip is in here.
That was cute.
You could cut it and put it in the badge.
I bet you people are gonna do that when they get it.
I know people are gonna do that when they get it.
And
That
I
looks
won't
cute, and
blame
I kind
them.
of want it, but I have no money. Did I get an email about my?
Oh right. Oh yeah. We're still on this. It's next day, so maybe
It's the next day.
did they email you at night and be like yes or no or oh your cat's back.
That's great.
Hello.
Hi, Amy. You want to get the murder board with me? I got nothing from Ty CD.
Yeah, I figured.
Are you just gonna go on the couch? Okay. Murder board. Honestly, there's nothing new.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
However, I did. Oh,
Oh, don't knock things over.
let's not knock things over. I did move things. So Shireen and Pufa are now in the dead section. It says Smiles. It's the Smiles murders section, so Pufa definitely doesn't belong there. But I don't care. I'll change that to death. Yeah. I gotta change this too to not dead, but also technically still the first murder, even though she didn't die. She kind of died for a second. But yeah. And I took Jay and Champ off the board because they're not relevant anymore. Although if he's kind of dead-ish, I should put him over in the death section.
He's not dead. Nah, he's not dead. He's kind of just like. Nah, he's not.
His past self is. He's never coming back from that.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. Same with Puth, honestly. That's it for Dare You to Death.
That's it.
The finale. Next week will be our series recap. No, after show party. After show party.
After show.
After show party.
After show.
Yes, we will be
Yes.
making tier list of all the characters, which will be
Oh, yeah.
interesting because
Oh yeah.
a lot of them sucked. But honestly, some of the ones who sucked, I kind of liked a bit more than others. So there'll be a range.
Yeah.
We will answer questions. If you guys have questions, I'll make a tweet and maybe an Instagram post if you guys have any questions about the show for us. We will make and take quizzes. Or if you guys want to make a quiz before next week and you're like, hey,
We'll take it.
send it to us. We'll
Yeah,
take
please.
that
We'll
too.
totally take it.
And we will play Ship It or Rip It and Fuck, Marry, Kill as well.
Yay!
Yes. Also, I'm doing a thing.
You're doing a thing.
Yes.
I'm scared.
I've noticed something a few episodes ago, and I started clocking it. Now that it's over, I have cemented it, and now I'm gonna reveal that next episode.
What? Wait, what?
It was so, I think it was episode 5 where I was like, huh, and then I'm like, wait a minute, and I'm like, oh, and now it all connects, and it's actually really good. I think I haven't fully wrote it out yet, but in my head I have it. Oh, I'm not gonna say too much because
I'm so curious.
It's insane. It might make you like the show even more than you do right now.
Oh, yeah,
Because
I'm all
it's-
down for that.
It's something where I'm like, oh my god, it makes sense.
Oh my god, I want to know.
Well, you'll find out next week. And if Hot Vibes, you want to know what I'm talking about, join us next week for our after show party. So, yeah, also send in questions. I'll make the tweet later today, probably.
Yes.
Which by this point you're listening to this will be many days ago. So, because this is going up on Wednesday, right?
Yes.
Okay, then. Yeah. So send them in, and we will see you all next time.
See you then.
So, bye everyone.